Good day, Coach Jude. Good day, classmates. I am little teacher Cristina Celeste C. Garcia from Study Hub 2. Today, I will share my Teacher Starter Kit based on the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or PPST. As a future teacher, I believe that teaching is not only about giving lessons, it is also about guiding children, understanding them, and helping them grow in a safe and happy learning environment. My Teacher Starter Kit contains 3 important items that I will use as I start my teaching journey. The first item in my kit is the Empathy Compass. This represents my ability to understand and feel what my students are going through. It helps me connect with them on a personal level. With empathy, I can give support, listen to them, and make them feel accepted and valued. This aligns with Domain 7, Learner Development and Diversity. It shows that I understand my learners' needs and differences, and I respond to them with care. The second item in my kit is Classroom Guide. This represents my skills in classroom management. It helps me create a safe, organized, and positive learning space where students can learn well. With this, I can set rules, manage behavior, and make students feel safe and respected. This aligns with Domain 2, Learning Environment. It supports building a safe and supportive classroom through good routines and clear rules. The third item in my kit is the Lesson Planner. This represents my ability to plan lessons clearly and effectively. With a good lesson plan, I can prepare activities that are meaningful and easy to understand. It will help students learn better and stay engaged. This aligns with Domain 3, Curriculum and Planning. It focuses on planning lessons that support student learning and meet learning goals. These 3 items, Empathy Compass, Classroom Guide, and a Lesson Planner are very important for me as a future teacher. They will help me connect with my students, build a safe learning environment, and plan effective lessons. This task helped me understand what makes a teacher effective and inspiring. It also made me reflect on the skills I need to develop as I enter the teaching profession. As a future educator, I am ready to grow, learn, and give my best for my students. Thank you and God bless.
So, good day of each and everyone. My name is Maria Ariana Andalstrias, and today I will going to welcome all of you to my presentation on my Teacher Starter Kit PPST Essential. So, this objective of this task is to share the 3 essentials I believe are most crucial for teaching success and to connect them directly to the Philippine Professional Standard for Teacher or PPST. So, what does it mean to be a teacher? What truly does it mean to be a teacher? So, for me, it means being a lifelong learner who fosters a safe, inclusive, and challenging environment where every student can grow. So, before diving into my essential kit, let's briefly look at the framework guiding us, the PPST. So it outlines 7 domains that define quality teaching in the Philippines. So first, these domains like content knowledge, the learning environment, and the curriculum and planning, so this ensure we are constantly striving for professional. So my teacher starter kit is designed not only to equip me to the classroom, but also to meet and exceed the expectations set by the national standards. Let's unpack the kit. I've selected 3 items, the qualities or skills that I consider non-negotiable for success. So my first the first item is empathy. So this is not just about feeling sorry for a student. It is the ability to actively understand and share the feeling, perspective, and struggle of my learners, of the students. Like for example, when a student is struggling with a concept or facing challenges at home, So empathy allows me to respond with compassion, and and I adjust my teaching method rather than just delivering a standardizing lesson. This key action is adjusting teaching based on student needs. So I connect empathy with PPST domain 2, the learning environment. So my second essential item is patience. So patience is teaching is often a process of two steps, forward and one step back. So patience is the capacity to remain calm and persistent even when progress is slow or when a student requires repeated explanation or tries and fails multiple times. So this is patience or the calmness and persistence. Like for example, it prevents me from becoming frustrated, which is key to maintaining a positive learning atmosphere and ensuring that all students, regardless of their pace, feel values and supported in their journey. So this align with PPST domain 4, the curriculum and planning. So particularly strong. So this domain or this my second items is connecting in domain 4, which is the curriculum and planning. So finally, my third essential is the cultural humanity lens. So this is the ongoing commitment to self-reflections and critique of my own biases, and a willingness to learn from my students' cultural, religious, and socio-economic background. So it moves beyond simply recognizing diversity. It means actively using the knowledge of my student, diverse history and language to make lesson relevant and inclusive for everyone. So I strongly connect the cultural humanity lens with PPST domain 7, the development or the diversity of learners. So the item 3, it's aligned at the PPST domain 3, the diversity of learners. So in my summary, my teacher's starter kit is built on three deeply human and professional qualities: the empathy, patience, and the cultural humanity lens. So this item is ensure I can build a passionate classroom, effectively support every student's learning pace, and create truly inclusive learning experiences. So by grounding this essential in the Philippine professional standard for teachers, especially domain 2, 4, and 7, I ensure that my future teaching practice will not only driven by passion but also professional, ethical, and aligned with the national standards of quality. So that's all. Thank you for the opportunity to share my core teaching belief. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I will share my teacher starter kit based on the PPST or Philippines Professional Standard for Teachers. First, what I think about teaching. Being a teacher is not just a job, it is helping students learn, grow, and become better people. Teachers guide, support, and teach students with patience and care. For me, teachers do many important things like helping students understand lessons, or when students have a hard time, making the classroom safe and comfortable, teaching values and good behavior, understanding that every learner is different. A good teacher is kind, patient, creative, and always willing to learn. Second, the 7 PPST domains. 7 PPST domains that every teacher should know. First, content knowledge and pedagogy. A teacher must know the subject well and teach it in a simple and clear way. Second, learning environment. Teachers must make the classroom safe, clean, and friendly. Third, curriculum and planning. Teachers must plan lessons and activities that help students learn better. Fourth, assessment and reporting. Teachers check students' work to see if they learn and give feedback to help community linkage and professional engagement. Teachers work with parents and the community to support learners. 6. Personal growth and professional development. Teachers must keep learning and improving their skills. Lastly, but not the least, learner development and diversity, which means teachers must understand that the students learn differently and need different kinds of support. In my reflection, after studying these domains, I understand that teaching is not just about talking in front of the class. It is about guiding students, understanding their needs, and making learning meaningful. The PPST helps future teachers like me learn what skills and attitudes we need. The PPST helps future teachers like me learn what skills and attitudes we need. It teaches us to be responsible, respectful, and professional. A group reflection. As a group, we learn to share ideas, help each other, and respect each other's work. This activity helped us become better at teamwork and communication. This is my teacher starter kit. It reminds me of the teacher I want to become, someone who cares, listens, and inspires students.
Good day, Coach Jude. Good day, everyone. So, hello, everyone. I am Janelle Gwen M. Salvador from BEd 1A. So, today, I'm excited to share with you my teacher starter kit, which contains the 3 essential qualities and skills I believe I need as I start my journey in the teaching profession. These items are inspired and aligned with the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or PPST. These items reflect the qualities I believe will guide me as a future teacher, all grounded in the principles of the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. So my first item in my teacher starter kit is Empathy Compass. So the Empathy Compass represents my commitment to understanding what my learners feel and experience. It reminds me to listen with patience, respond with kindness, and create a supportive space where students feel safe to express themselves. Through empathy, I can build trust and meaningful connection that strengthen learning. So the PPST connection is this aligns with Domain 2 Learning Environment, which highlights the importance of establishing a positive and caring classroom climate. So the second one is Pedagogy Toolkit. The Pedagogy Toolkit symbolizes my ability to use different teaching methods that make learning meaningful and engaging. It reminds me to be flexible, creative, and strategic in how I deliver lessons so that every student can understand and participate. This toolkit encourages me to use clear instructions, appropriate materials, and varied activities that match my learners' abilities and interests. So the PPST connection is, this aligns with PPST Domain 1 Content, Knowledge, and Pedagogy, Strand 1.5, which highlights the use of innovative and effective strategies to support learners' diverse needs. So the last one is Growth Mindset Journal. So the Growth Mindset Journal represents my dedication to improving myself continuously as a future teacher. It reminds me that mistakes are lessons, feedback is valuable, and learning never stops. Through reflection and self-assessment, this item encouraged me to evaluate my teacher practices, seek professional development, and embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. PPST connection. So, this aligns with PPST Domain 6, Personal Growth and Professional Development, Strand 6.1, which focuses on reflecting on one's practice to strengthen professional competence. And that would be all. Thank you for listening.
Good day everyone, I am Jaika Violino. Today I will be sharing my Teacher Starter Kit PPST Essentials. This presentation is my personal reflection on the essential qualities and skills I believe every future educator must carry as they begin their journey in the teaching profession. So these items are aligned with the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or the PPST, which guide us in becoming effective, ethical, and inspiring educators. So the first item in my teacher starter kit is the item number 1, respect lens. This represents my commitment to seeing every learner with dignity, fairness, and understanding. As a future educator, I believe that respect is the foundation of a positive classroom. When students feel respected, they become more confident, cooperative, and motivated to learn. The respect lens reminds me to be patient, non-judgmental, and inclusive in all my interactions. This aligns with domain 2 learning environments strand 2.3, which highlights the importance of promoting fairness, respect, and care inside the classroom. By using the respect lens, I aim to build a learning atmosphere where students feel safe, valued, and encouraged to be themselves. The second item is my pedagogy toolkit. This pedagogy toolkit symbolizes the strategies, methods, and instructional approaches that I will use to make learning meaningful and engaging. It includes my ability to present lessons clearly, adapt teaching techniques, and address different learning styles. As a BE Ed student, this toolkit reminds me to continuously study, prepare, and innovate. This aligns with domain number 1, content knowledge, and pedagogy strand 1.3, which focuses on using a range of teaching strategies that enhance learners' understanding. My pedagogy toolkit ensures that I can effectively guide learners through active and purposeful learning. So the third or the last item in my starter kit is called Growth Fuel. This growth fuel represents my commitment to continuous growth as a professional. Teaching requires constant learning, whether through training, feedback, reflection, or collaboration. With this growth fuel, I remind myself to stay humble, open to improvement, and motivated to develop my skills for the benefit of my students. This aligns with Domain 6, Personal Growth and Professional Development Strand 6.3, which emphasizes engaging in professional reflections and lifelong learning. Growth Fuel pushes me to become a better version of myself for every class and every learner I meet. So, as I embark on my journey as a future educator, these 3 items, the respect lens, pedagogy toolkit, growth fuel, will guide me in becoming an effective and compassionate teacher. So each item is rooted in the PPST, reminding me of the standards and responsibilities I must uphold. My teacher starter kit reflects the kind of educator I aspire to be: caring, respectful, knowledgeable, reflective, and committed to lifelong learning. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and may we all continue striving to become teachers who will inspire and transform lives, especially to our future students.